Welcome to Smart Park Enforce, a simplified solution to parking management. Let's explore the benefits and functionalities for users, property managers, and security companies, providing a seamless parking experience for everyone involved. Smart Park Enforce offers a dynamic range of features for users, including visitors, daily parkers, residents, and tenants. It simplifies parking management by allowing users to request passes, pay in advance, and manage vehicle information effortlessly. This is an ever-changing ecosystem, as input from parking members feeds our growth and regular updates based on unique challenges that arise. Users can request daily or visitor passes anytime, even in advance, and pay directly through the app. They can also manage their vehicle information and view important announcements related to their parking site. From a visitor's perspective, obtaining a parking pass is straightforward. Users can access the Smart Park Enforce app, register their vehicle, and pay any associated fees directly from their mobile device. Our new Pay by Text feature makes users' experience even more simplified. Upon obtaining a visitor's pass, users receive a confirmation email and can view their active pass in the app. They can save frequently used lots for easy access and book passes in advance, and use their account to register for parking at other Smart Park Enforce-enabled sites. Residents and tenants can manage their monthly parking passes, view assigned spots, and update vehicle information through the app. They can also handle visitor pass requests and provide passcodes for guest verification. The app also allows residents to submit enforcement requests if they notice issues in their parking lot, like suspicious activity or noise violations. Smart Park Enforce provides property managers with complete control over their lots. They can set parking restrictions, monitor parking history, and manage enforcement requests, all while reducing manual intervention. Snap LPR offers a mobile solution for quick checks using a smartphone. Enforcement officers can scan plates or import images to verify parker information, streamlining the enforcement process. Once parking lots are set up, the system operates on autopilot. Visitors and parkers use their accounts to obtain passes online, while property managers can still manually issue or revoke passes if necessary. For added security, Smart Park Enforce allows property managers to require passcodes for visitor passes. They can also enable unit verification, ensuring only authorized individuals can park in designated areas. Security companies benefit from Smart Park Enforce's license plate recognition system, which allows for quick site audits. Officers can scan plates in real time, accessing registrant information instantly. The citation dashboard allows officers to issue and manage citations directly from the app. Parkers can pay or dispute citations, and all information is accessible in real time for efficient resolution. With AirPNP, you can effortlessly book a parking spot in advance, connecting spot owners with drivers seamlessly. AirPNP revolutionizes a world where finding a parking spot is as easy as booking a hotel room. Never waste time circling the block again. Why use our app? Smart Park Enforce enables the creation of comprehensive reports on parking activities. Managers can export data on registered plates, revenue, and enforcement actions, ensuring efficient parking management. And AirPNP is here to connect spot owners with drivers, revolutionizing booking a parking spot. Now that we've touched on some basics, let's go more in depth. Let's go over the definitions of sites, territories, and lots, what they mean, and what the differences between them are. Understanding the terminology used by Smart Park Enforce is critical to making sure you can use our system effectively and properly. I'd also like to take you through how easy it is to use the Smart Park Enforce app. In the most basic sense, territories are an organization tool used to sort sites that are in relatively close proximity to each other. Territories encompass broad areas, think the New York City, for example, so you might sort all of your sites in a specific town or part of a city under the same territory. Sites are the specific locations managed by Smart Park Enforce and include things like malls, businesses, residential complexes, condominiums, and more. Like territories, they can also be classified as organizational tools, only this time, they contain all of the lots present on a particular site. Lots refer to the actual parking lots present on a given site. While a site may contain just one lot, larger site setups like residential areas or commercial plazas might make use of several lots, designating spaces for any number of different purposes, like tenant, customer, employee, contractor, or visitors parking. You're also able to set permission levels for each of these, ensuring that you're assigning the right tasks to the right people. Now let's go over how easy it is to set up territories, sites, and lots using the Smart Park Enforce web portal, and touch on how to edit them once they've been created. To begin, we set up the territory. Select the Parking tab using the sidebar and select the Territories and Sites option from the drop-down menu, marked by a P parking symbol. From here, you'll be able to view all of your managed territories as well as all of the sites within them at a glance. To create a new territory, click on the blue New Territory button in the top right corner to open the territory creation form. Once a territory is saved, it will show up in the Territories and Sites page ready to host new sites. To edit an existing territory, press the Settings button on the territory to edit any of its details, as well as delete the territory and all of the sites within it if needed. This action is permanent and irreversible, so be careful when deleting a territory. Next, we'll walk through the creation of sites as well as how to edit after creating them. To start, click on the Parking tab from the sidebar and select Territories and Sites. Once again, you'll be able to see all the territories you manage, as well as the sites within them at a glance. To create a new site within an existing territory, click on your chosen territory to bring up a more detailed view of the sites within it, then press the New Site button in the top right corner. This will bring up the Site Creation tool, which will allow you to customize the details of your site. Make sure to fill the form out with the site's name, address, site code, tax rate, and maximum vehicles allowed per resident. Once you've completed this, move down to the checklist to enable and disable specific settings as needed before submitting the site. When finished, click Submit, and your new site will appear within the territory in which you created it, ready to have lots set up on it. If you need to edit your site's details for any reason, follow the same steps to navigate to your site through its territory, then click on Settings to open the form. Next, we'll touch on creating and editing lots and explore options to fine-tune your lots for optimal management. To begin, log into your Smart Park Enforce Property Manager account. Navigate to the site where you want to create a new lot, either from your dashboard or the Territories and Sites tab. Once at your site, choose either the Visitor or Monthly Parking tabs to create your lot. For this example, we'll use the Visitor Parking tab. Click Create New Visitor Lot to open a form for lot details. Start by entering a unique name and lot number. The lot number can include letters and numbers. The system generates a lot identifier, combining the territory's prefix with your lot number, helping distinguish your lots. Next, decide if your lot will be free or paid. Visitor lots are free by default. If you choose paid, set pricing options for different time increments. Only the day-night rate is required, the others are optional and can be left blank. You can control booking details by deciding who can book spots and how. Enable vehicle registration by unit selection, requiring visitors to register with a unit. You can also set an access code for added security. You can also enable reservations to allow advance booking, set how many days in advance and how many spaces are available. Define the enable period to specify when your lot is active, with options for start and end times. Finally, add parking and enforcement notes for visitors and enforcement officers. Once done, submit your lot to see it listed. To edit an existing lot, navigate to the desired parking tab and use the pencil icon. Now let's look at creating and editing units, whether you're managing a single-store unit or hundreds of residential units. To start, navigate to your desired site using the dashboard or the Territories and Sites button. Once there, access the Parkers and Units tab and click on Units to view existing units. For creating new units, you have two options: Add Unit for manual entry or Upload Units for bulk import using XSL files. The Upload option is ideal for transferring units from another site. For this example, we'll focus on the Add Unit button for manual creation. The basic format allows you to specify the number of units, making it a straightforward option for quick additions. The range format is more detailed, requiring floor and unit ranges. This is useful for creating units across multiple floors or different zones, offering flexibility in unit management. After entering your desired ranges, click Submit to generate the units. These will be added to your existing list, ready for assignment to residents or specific vehicles. To edit a unit, select it from the list and use the blue pencil icon. You can change the unit number, activity status, or access code for visitor parking registration. Now let's go over how to add users as enforcement officers and learn how to assign them to specific sites. As your enforcement team changes or grows, it's important to understand how to reflect these changes on the Smart Park Enforce web portal. To begin, access the sidebar from the dashboard, select Manage Users, then click on Enforcement Officers. From here, you'll be able to view all of your active enforcement officers, as well as the number of sites they're assigned to and a timestamp of their last activity. To create a new enforcement officer, click on the blue Add Enforcement Officer button, which will bring up the Enforcement Officer creation form. Once prompted, you'll be asked to enter the officer's basic information like name, email address, and phone number, as well as set up the password your officer will use to access their account. You can then assign the officer to any number of sites and lots you manage to give them permission to access enforcement tools wherever you decide is necessary. When you're finished, press the Add User button at the bottom of the form, and your new enforcement officer will be able to access their account using the Smart Park Enforce app. Citations can either be issued as warnings or infractions based on the situation, and can be used by enforcement teams and property, territory managers to ensure that parkers are following the rules of your lot. To begin, in the web portal, access the site you want to add or manage citations through the dashboard or the Territories and Sites tab from the menu on the left-hand side of the screen, or select the Enforcement tab and click on Citations. Once you've reached the site, click the Citations button in the Site menu to the left. This will display all past citations issued at this site. To create a new citation, click on the New Citation button in the top right corner, and you'll be prompted to complete the citation form. This form will first ask you information on the vehicle, whether you're issuing a warning or infraction, as well as give you the opportunity to attach images of the offender's vehicle. Once you've finished filling out the form, press Submit, and your citation will appear among the list of previously issued citations. While you are unable to edit a citation once it has been issued, you can delete them by clicking the three-dot menu on the right side of the specific citation you want to delete and press Void Citation, then create a new citation with the correct information. Next, we'll go over how to issue tickets or citations manually using the Smart Park Enforce app. While you can issue tickets when you conduct site audits or use the LPR Snap and Chalk feature, there may be instances when you don't need to go through the extra steps involved with scanning the plate, like when a vehicle is clearly parked illegally. To begin, open your Smart Park Enforce app and select the Citations button from the main menu. This will bring up a list of your previously issued citations, as well as provide some information about them. You can select any citation to see more about it. To issue a new citation, click the clipboard icon in the bottom right corner of the screen to open the citation form. This citation form is the same as the previous one in the web dashboard. Follow the same steps by filling in basic information about the vehicle and infraction, attaching any evidence images. Print the ticket, if you have access to a ticket printer, by using the red printer button in the top right. And save your citation to the Smart Park Enforce database with the blue Create Citation button. Let's look at how to use the audit function, which will allow you to quickly scan a license plate to see whether or not a vehicle is parked illegally, letting you keep tabs on your site more efficiently. To start, open your Smart Park Enforce app and click on the Audit button from the dashboard. If you've used this tool before, it will automatically open to the last site you audited. If you want to change the site you've selected, click your current site's name beside the Select Site text, then scroll through the site list or search the site you want to audit by name using the search bar at the top of the screen. For your first time using this function, scroll through the site list or search the site you want to audit by name. Once you've navigated to the site you want to audit, you'll be able to view all of the active passes currently issued at that site, or switch your view to see a list of banned vehicles at a given site. From the Allowed Vehicle page, you'll be able to access the following options: Snap, Issue Citation and Enforcement Notes. Choosing the snap option will bring up the license plate scanning feature. Simply hold your camera up to the license plate, position the plate in the center of the frame, press the yellow pause button when you're finished with your scanning session. When you scan a vehicle, you'll be shown a red or green frame around the plate number at the bottom of your screen, showing whether or not the vehicle has a valid permit. To see the permission status and take additional actions against a vehicle, click on the license plate number at the bottom of the screen. This will display further information about the vehicle's status at the lot, such as whether they have a daily or monthly pass, whether they have a special permit, preferred parking status, for example, designating contractor parking, or are banned from the lot entirely. With this information, you can ticket or ban the vehicle by using the buttons at the bottom of the screen, or click Next to return to the scanning page. The Enforcement Notes tab contains useful notes for enforcement officers about things to be aware of while performing their duties. It's a good idea for these to be checked regularly in case they change, and keep in mind that enforcement notes are unique to each site. Next, we'll look at our e-chalk function. Just like regular tire chalking, e-chalking helps you to keep track of how long vehicles have been parked at your lot by scanning license plates and attaching timestamps to scans you upload. To begin, open your Smart Parking Enforce app and click on Snap and Chalk from the dashboard. Select the Inventory Audit e-chalk button, which will bring up the scanning feature. Once the scanner is open, approach the plate you want to scan and press the green Start button at the bottom of your screen and start walking forward slowly. Once your device scans the plate successfully, you'll see an icon appear towards the bottom of your screen with the license plate number. If you want to compare this scan to a previous scan, use the Compare Session button in the top right to select one. Then, click on the license plate icon. You'll be able to see whether the vehicle has any active passes, active bans, past citations, or prior scans. The Prior Scan tab is where you'll be able to view a scan if you selected one earlier, showing the time at which it was taken. To issue citations, use the Past Citations tab and click on Ticket. Once finished your scan and everything is fine with the vehicle, use the blue Upload button in the bottom left corner of your screen to save your scan to the system, making it visible to fellow enforcement officers when e-chalking. The system logs every registered plate, making it easy to ban vehicles if needed. Property managers can also designate VIP vehicles, exempting them from usual parking restrictions. We are proud to announce that we are fully integrated with Barnacle, offering you one more enforcement feature. Unlike towing or boots, the Barnacle doesn't involve heavy machinery or kneeling next to a car in traffic. It's deployed and removed from a standing position, allowing clear visibility of all surroundings by both enforcer and motorist. An enforcement officer activates the Barnacle, inputs vehicle information, and places the Barnacle on the vehicle windshield. Commercial-grade suction cups latch onto the glass with 1,000 pounds of force, making forcible removal next to impossible. The motorist calls the phone number or visits the website displayed on the Barnacle, pays their fine, if applicable, and are given a release code. The motorist returns the lightweight Barnacle to a nearby drop box. If applicable, the refundable deposit held on the driver's credit card is voided. Most drop boxes are on-site or walking distance from where the Barnacle is deployed. There's no motorist interaction required, resulting in enhanced safety all around. Now let's see how easy it is for the public to register at your lots. Whether an established user or new to the platform, users can conveniently reserve a spot online by simply scanning a QR code with their smartphone at the designated site or using our Pay by Text feature. After scanning the QR code, users are directed to the Smart Park Enforce web portal. Here, they'll need to enter their email address and reservation details, including license plate number and the duration of stay. Once the form is completed, clicking Register Vehicle finalizes the reservation. A confirmation screen will appear, reviewing the booking details. To pay by text, users can simply text the word PARK to the number on the sign, followed by the lot number also displayed on the parking lot signage. In the confirmation message, a list of parking duration options are displayed. After selecting the duration, users will be prompted to enter the license plate number and unit number and letter, if there is one. A secure link is then provided for payment, if applicable. Users click the link, enter card details, and submit payment. They can even save their card to skip entering payment details for future parking sessions. Extending their parking session is as simple as texting EXTEND. Our revitalized AirPNP is here to revolutionize parking, connecting spot owners with drivers seamlessly. With AirPNP, users can effortlessly book a parking spot in advance, ensuring never wasting time circling the block again. Let's explore a little bit of how this innovative platform works. Users simply scan the QR code or visit the AirPNP parking page. The user-friendly interface greets them with a map and a list of parking options. Entering the check-in and checkout times allows users to search available spots. The page will update with a list of parking lots, each with a name, price, and a Book Now button. The map will show pins for these lots. After scrolling through the list of parking lots that appear and finding a desired lot, clicking the blue Book Now button next to it takes users to a new page with details about the parking lot and a form to fill out. Clicking the Book Now button submits booking. Users should always wait for a confirmation message or email to ensure success. Thank you for exploring the smart Park Enforce ecosystem with us. Whether you're a parker, property manager, or enforcement officer, Smart Park Enforce offers a dynamic solution that benefits everyone. Ready to revolutionize your experience?